Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and just before we get started with this review, I want to talk a little bit about Balsa. This is the first price increase in 6 years, and I'll tell you for why. Balsa in the last 3 years, it's basically doubled. It's doubled in price, and also on these thick blades that we're bringing you. This is the thickest one at 12mm. Basically, you can get 2 bats out of that. So there's an unfortunate price increase. We've kept prices down for as long as we can, but these are going up slightly. So what we've got, let's just first talk about it's a 3-way collaboration. It was requested by one of our sponsored players, Dan Geely, and he's already got his own blade, and he's a pimple player like myself, and he was looking at something a little bit thicker. You get more effect from your pimples, and you've got a good strong hitting side. But let's just do the measurements first, so let's get on with it. I'll do the weight first. So you got 68.7, but you've got a colossal blade face. I'll just show you the other one as well, because we'll get back to that one this one in a moment, and that's 65.9. So done with the scales and get them out the way. Thickness, this one's round about, it's going to be round about the 12mm. There you go. Look, you can't get any near. Well, you can jiggle it around. It's 12mm, 12mm thick. And then let's have a look at the head size. So what we've got here is typically, I haven't actually got a template for this, I need to make one, but what have we got? The nearest probably one, that's a Nitaku Shake Defense, and everybody know that's a colossal blade. Nitaku's a little bit wider here. We felt it wasn't necessary to have that extra bit on there. So it's round about that size, round about one, this is about 161, 167, something like that, or 162. Yeah. Give or take a millimetre either way. So to put it into context then, this is the mid size that I use, which is still an oversized blade, but we call it a mid. It's a 157 by 162. And there you go. It's some significantly bigger than what I'm using. And then finally, this would be a standard size. This is the 150 by 1, it's from an Hayabusa blade. That is your average of a blade, 150 by 157. So as you can see, you've got all this mass. And it's the first time, by the way, that we've done the Balsa handles, but I'm just going to backtrack a little bit as to why Balsa's I don't think I touched on it, but the worldwide shortages, you know, it's going in the wind turbines. You see the wind turbines all around the world? Balsa is inside there. So that's why there's a worldwide shortage, and manufacturers, some manufacturers are just thinking it's more hassle than it's worth, and they've discontinued Balsa blades. We're not discontinuing, and also this is premium A grade, and I'll show you what it looks like before it's made into a bat shortly. So what we've got here, we've got the walnut attacking side, because we know we can keep the weight down, and then we've got a linden or a lime wood on the other side, which we know, and I've used it for years, plays very, very well with the pimples. Now we're just going to offer, this is just going to be a standalone. It's going to be the Ultimate Chop Blocker 2. It's the 2nd generation. We did the other one about maybe 4 years ago, but this is going to be the new generation, because players are wanting lighter and lighter equipment. So you'll be looking at, I personally, with this sort of thickness, 12mm, I would not be putting thick rubbers on. You want about 1.5. But what we're going to offer, so we're not on this size, we're not offering any more different handle shapes on this one. On the mid size we will be eventually, but we've got enough on our plate at the moment. But we will get to these and offer these at 4 different handle shapes. But this is just about this one here. Now, this is how it's going to come. But you can request in the messages, ring or talk to us, because these are veneers, and these are what you'd find in cabinet making. These are high class veneers. They're not your rubbish. Paul won't work with it. So that's the blade. What I'll do, I'll just bring you some veneers in to look at. Now, bear in mind, we've got about a fortnight waiting time because they're all made to order. So what we've got here then, if you have a look at like your American cherries, your lightest. So you could have American cherry, but what you need to do, or we can do it for you, is find out the hardness or the janker rating, because you don't want to be putting two of these together that are similar, because there's not much point. So American cherry is the lightest, then the black walnut, I mean there's not much in it, linden lime, black limber's moving up, koto, and as you see you get to sycamore, mahogany, purple heart, and then the heaviest of them all is African padauk. But it's a question of how fast you want your bat. And then the balsa that we've got, as I say, this is premium AAA grade. It's not the gnarled up stuff that you see on other manufacturers and that I see on blades. It's beautiful balsa, and it's a nice lightweight. So at the moment this is just a review of this one. I just wanted to bring it to you, have a good look around it. I mean, these edges round here, I don't see balsa blades finished like that ever. I mean, it's beautifully finished. Word of warning, if you are going to buy a balsa blade, you don't need to be catching it on the table because it will mark up. When I get these back, well, not these particular ones, but blades made by another manufacturer, a well-known manufacturer from Germany, I think he makes them for Dr. Neubauer as well, actually. When they come back with these balsa handles, they're marked and dinted and dirty, and people have got rings. You know, I can just put a big line down that with my fingernail, but I wouldn't. So just bear in mind that is balsa. It's the softest wood available, and you've got all that thickness of there. So what we're going to offer, this is the 12, and in this particular one, we're going to offer it in a 6, an 8, a 10 and a 12. We're not going increments in between because it's hard enough getting them at 6, 8, 10 and 12. So if you think, oh, I like the look of that, and obviously this is going to be the fastest version. So a quick word about the control values. The control value and the speed ratio, I mean, think about it, it's going to be subjective. So we're going to give the control on this thick one and the differences between the two sides. Now if you go to a 6, which incidentally I'm going to try myself, so I want to try the 6, obviously the control is going to be a bit higher. Have you got a ball? I can just bounce the ball on it somewhere over there. I'm fishing around for a ball. I thought I was organised, but no.
Oh, yeah.
We're rushing through this one, we're just trying to get it out today. So look at your bounce. I mean, that's balsa. That's the fast side, and then this is slightly slower. You're not going to quite get the high, you're still going to get, but you're not going to get that bounce there. So a review of this new blade. This will be available from today. If somebody's desperate for the little baby one, we'll have a separate review of this one, because we're going to have two sizes. We're going to have the handle shapes as well, and also I'm going to show you the handles and what they weigh and why we can get the weight down with the balsa handle. But I'm going to leave that. It might not be the very next video, but I'll definitely be doing it shortly. And also I've got something for myself that I'm going to show you that I'm going to be using. Steve from Custom Table Tennis. Hit the like and subscribe. Any comments, any remarks, just let us know what you think. Do you think they're as beautiful as we think they are? It's a stunning piece of kit, and I think they're well worth the money. Until next time, bye for now.